Thank you to Fisher-Price for sponsoring today's video. Playing football all my life, I built an understanding of committing to training and trusting the process. And these are the same traits I want to be able to pass down to my girls. Having the right equipment is always beneficial, and finding the right equipment for Luca is what I've been looking for, and I finally found it. Motor skills and eye coordination is an essential part of football. Trust me, I know. But they are also an essential part of a baby's development. The Fisher-Price Deluxe Kick and Play Piano Gym has everything I was looking for to get Luca up and running. She can lay and play, have tummy time, and eventually she'll be able to sit and play as she continues to learn and grow with her Deluxe Kick and Play. The Deluxe Kick and Play Piano Gym has a large keyboard with colorful light-up keys that play real piano notes, so Luca can start learning early, unlike me. It also has early learning, with different songs, phrases, introducing colors, shapes, and even numbers. There are also 5 repositionable toys that you can take from the ark and put on the mat, including a large clip-on mirror. When Luca is all done at her gym, she loves to relax in her Snuggle Monkey Hug Cradle and Swing. It has everything she needs to relax, unwind, and find comfort after a long workout in the gym. I can choose from 6 different swing speeds, add vibrations, choose from a variety of mix and match soothing features, 16 songs and nature sounds to keep Luca as cozy as can be. The cradle and swing also easily turns, so you can switch from side to side swing to head to toe swinging as well. Fam bam, what's going on? I can't speak that loud because Luca is in the room and she's sleeping in her crib, and I don't want to wake her up after her intense tummy time and all the stuff that she was doing. She's usually like pretty wiped out after all that. Even after chilling in her chair, she wants to take a nap. So it's always good when she takes a nap after, because most of the time when me and Luca are by ourselves, I usually try to do stuff like that with her, just bond with her, because as you guys heard me say before, plenty of times, I struggled with like having the babies. Like even when Maddie was a baby, I struggled having them because I didn't really feel a connection with them. Like Charlotte has a connection with them through breastfeeding, because Luca doesn't talk or anything yet, you know what I'm saying? So most of the time I just feel like I'm just trying to keep her alive, but now she's cooing a lot. She's able to do tummy time, and I'm able to feel like I'm coaching her and helping her get better, so our bond is getting stronger. So it's been good. But as I was like doing tummy time with her and kind of like helping her, hit the piano keys and all that stuff, and kind of helping her with her cognitive skills is the way I think about it, because it makes me think about like football. When I would do drills on the field, there were certain things that I would do to make sure that I can perform well on the field. And it's kind of the same thing with my kids, and especially Luca right now with her life. Like I'm trying to help her with these skills of like hitting the piano keys or even grabbing the little pieces that hang from the toy. And when I was thinking about this, I'm like, man, I want to make sure that I'm instilling the things in my daughters that I learned from football, which is like consistency and repetition and doing things even when they're hard. I'm pretty sure like when Luca's doing tummy time, it's like super hard for her because, her body isn't used to really being on her stomach and lifting up. You know what I'm saying? So like when I think about how I was when I was playing, I remember for you guys who don't know football, this might be a little bit difficult, but if you follow football, you know what I'm saying, so hear me out. So when I was in high school, I played running back. I played running back my entire life until I got to college. And when I got to college, I was recruited as an athlete, and they moved me to defense because our defense kind of sucked when I got there. So they didn't need me to play defense because I was an athlete. I was athletic, I could run, I could jump, I could tackle, and all that good stuff. So when I got to college, I had to like do all these drills and stuff that I just wasn't used to. Like I was so used to running the ball forward, and when you play defensive back, you got to go backwards. So I had to constantly do these drills when I was 18 over and over and over again to get used to this position that I wasn't used to. And I had to make the conscious decision and the conscious effort to make sure I was following the right habits and also making sure I was doing the right work to fulfill this position that I was in. And that all comes from like me making the choice to stick to it and work hard. And eventually I became a 3-year starter, and I got drafted to the NFL and all this stuff, playing safety when my whole life I played running back. You know what I'm saying? And that hard work and dedication is what I want to instill in my daughters. And that's something that football has taught me. You know what I mean? So I remember when Maddie was a baby, I used to do the same stuff with her. Tummy time over and over again. Getting her to like reach and grab things to kind of get her hand-eye coordination going. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just want to make sure that like I'm instilling that in my daughters. And I'm realizing that, how much football has taught me. And even though I'm done playing ball, I can instill these things that football has taught me to my kids and to my life. You know, the way that I handle my life with getting up early in the morning and reading and dedicating my time to spend time in the Bible and get my day started off right. The way that I schedule myself and my days and my weeks to make sure that I'm executing and hitting all the things that I need to hit, to make sure that I'm, you know, progressing with my work and stuff. These small things that I'm doing with Luca at 3 months is something that I hope can like stay inside of her as she gets older. And I know as a parent, and I'm probably speaking for a lot of you guys too, is like, we always want to do the best we can for our kids. We always want to figure out what can we do, what do we learn in our lives that we want to instill in our kids, what also do we learn in our lives that we don't want to teach our kids from our parents or from our friends or the things that we watch on TV or whatever. There's things that you want to teach your kids and things that you don't want to teach your kids. And for me, a lot of the things I want to teach my kids come from football: the hard work, the dedication, the teamwork, the perseverance, the handling adversity. My girls can't play football, so what I'm gonna do is teach them what football taught me. You know what I'm saying? So like, whatever it is in your life that you've done that you were really good at, or that you knew it just came natural to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, take those things from that thing and figure out a way how you can twist them and instill them in your kids. You know, for me, football was hard work, dedication, consistency. So for me, being consistent with Luca, doing these drills so that way she can get her like hand-eye coordination and her tummy time to get stronger and eventually be able to crawl and to walk and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you guys know the old saying, you gotta crawl before you walk. You know what I'm saying? And I'm taking the necessary steps for her to get to crawl and then eventually walk, and then I'll be able to teach her things that Maddie's doing now. You know what I'm saying? So I say all that just to say, you know, we all want to be great parents, and I think in able to do that, we have to do what comes natural to us. Do what you know is right to teach your kids, and wherever you get that from, to teach that to your kids. You know what I'm saying? So me and Luke are here by ourselves, and I finally get some alone time. Maddie and Charlotte are at some event. I'm not 100% sure, because once I heard it was just me and Luca and I can get her down, that means I get some alone time. So that's what I was focused on. So I'm gonna get out of here and get that alone time. So I'll see y'all later. Until next time.